What?
It's Dwayne Johnson. How are you?
Prove it.
If you smell what the Rock is cooking.
Yeah, and I'm Vin Diesel, mate.
I'm sorry.
All right. That looks so much fun. That really did look really, really good. Your thoughts on the Fighting With My Family trailer?
Well, we got to see some more of the trailer. Earlier this year, they had a smaller part.
That teaser trailer at Mania season, right?
This one, it just shows the comedic side of wrestling. When you got Vince Vaughn playing one of the WWE coaches, instructors, that just tells me that the banter between him and Dwayne Johnson is going to be very comedic.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this a lot. It's on my it's been on my calendar for a while. I'm glad they moved it because it could have come out, and now it's coming out right before Mania.
Right.
So I'm excited.
I mean, the teaser trailer they showed earlier was kind of nothing, and you kind of went,
well, I don't think they had a film yet. I don't think they knew what they were. I don't think they knew it's the story they were going to tell you, and now they do. So,
and if you look, there was a lot of former WWE wrestlers and current WWE wrestlers that are going to be in this movie.
Yeah, I'm bringing it up right here.
Yeah.
But overall, I'm looking forward to it. It's exciting.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that trailer dropped.
Yeah.
Like right before we're going on the air.
Yep.
So Florence Faw is playing Paige. By the way, Tessa Blanchard is playing her wrestling stunt double.
Really?
Yes. So that's exciting. Nick Frost is in this movie. Lena Headey is playing Sweet Sarah, who is Paige's mom. Vince Vaughn's actually The Rock's in this movie. Thea Trinidad is playing AJ Lee. You know who Thea Trinidad is, correct?
Go tell me, refresh.
The wonderful and beautiful Selena Vega.
Ah.
So she's playing AJ Lee in this movie.
You mean AJ didn't want to come and play herself?
No, because they wanted someone actually knew how to act.
Ah.
And Thea Trinidad has acting experience besides this wrestling experience.
Who plays Paige's brother, Zach?
That is Jack London.
Really?
Yes.
He looks very well. Has a wrestling physique.
He does. Apparently, this actually looks like his first big movie.
Wow.
So it's a lot of unknowns underneath The Rock, which is not a bad thing. I think it's going to be cool. I like this idea.
In the picture, was their father a wrestling champion at one point?
Who, Paige?
Paige and Zach's.
Paige's mom is still wrestling to this day.
Really?
Yeah, she's a legend she's a legend, actually.
Wow.
So, yeah, she's still wrestling to this day.
Oh, my God. Now I know where Paige gets her looks from.
Yeah, so that's Sierra Knight. That's the actual legit Paige's mom.
Wow.
And she's actually just did an interview on Lillian Garcia's podcast, if you want to go back to that, Chasing Glory. She was on there a couple weeks back. So go listen to that. Paige was also on there. By the way, if you want a good interview show, Chasing Glory is amazing. It's a fantastic show on Mondays.
There you go.
So I'll plug that here. All right. Well, let's get into the news that happened on SmackDown, because we had a crazy night on SmackDown. I'm not going to look up the audio again, because that's kind of where we all went chaotic last night. But we will do this.
So what did I miss?
So we had two massive things happen last night on SmackDown. It changed the landscape of Survivor Series completely.
Surprise number one.
Well, first things first, Becky got hurt on Monday. Becky Lynch was supposed to face Ronda Rousey on Sunday. Becky got cold-cocked by Nia Jax in Big Brawl at the end of Raw. And she came up really, really bloody, extremely bloody. And everyone thought, okay, she broke her nose, and then she was out. Well, news broke while I was at work that things were worse than they thought, and she was going to be pulled on the mat due to a concussion. They're on the air saying she broke her face, which is a weird way of putting it, and then she has a concussion. She cannot wrestle on Sunday.
I'm guessing the fracture is probably around the orbital area.
Yeah.
And probably on the side of her head for the concussion. So I heard it was like a stiff forearm.
With a punch. Straight up fist to
Punch.
face.
She didn't pull it.
No, that's the problem we're having. I actually got a picture. Mandy sent me a picture of Nia Jax. That's Nia Jax's hand after cold-cocking Becky.
Holy cow, she bruised it.
Yes, she had a cut on her own hand after that punch.
You're supposed to pull your punches.
Yeah, so that happened.
And I heard this isn't Nia's first time for that.
It's not. There's a lot of stuff going on. I understand she's still learning, but come on, pull your punches. That's bad.
I mean, that's the first thing they do, you know.
Yeah.
But
So that's terrible. But
Yeah.
that led to now on SmackDown, we had to know what's going on Sunday. So Becky got to come to the ring with the entire women's roster in the ring to pick her choice who was going to face Ronda Rousey in her place on Sunday. And she walked down, looked at all the wrestlers in the ring, and then came back and chose Charlotte Flair. And she shook her hand, said, tap her out, like I would have, and then gave them, they both hugged. It looked like they finally realized Paige is not a heel, and they turned her face again, which is what they should have done to begin with.
wow.
And so now, instead of saving it for Mania, we're doing Ronda Rousey versus Charlotte Flair on Sunday.
The mind boggles.
I still can't believe it. It's the next day, and I still can't believe this match is actually happening.
Well, let's go back a little bit between the history of Charlotte and Becky. They came out as friends. Charlotte turned heel, was against her best friend. Then they became friends again. Becky turned heel, which a lot of the WWE universe didn't really think was a heel turn.
Nope.
And she basically tried to do the female badass,
And it's working.
and it worked until she got hurt.
Full cocked.
Right.
Yeah. But she is what she is. You know what I mean? She is the man, and she is the best. And she's proving that.
And I think this slight heel turn
Kind of heel turn.
was kind of more her ideal than it wasn't.
No, it was not. But she's taken the ball and ran with it. She's taken the ball.
Well,
I think they could have had the attitude without the turn.
Well, if you look at everything, you kind of think she was overlooked in some of the bigger matches.
I'm still believing that she could have done this without the turn. She could have done all this she's been doing without the turn.
Okay.
Well, that's my opinion. I don't know. That could just be me. I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you needed the turn to make it work. Much like Stone Cold back in the day, or The Rock back in the day.
They wanted to make Becky's character more edgy.
Or maybe she wanted to make it edgy. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how it makes any sense or how it works.
But
It's funny, because on a normal day, that would be the top story coming out of SmackDown. Well, This wasn't a typical week. It was not a typical week.
of course not.
All right, so we're going to go to the audio from SmackDown, straight from WWE's YouTube page. You're not going to hear from us until it's over. We're going to play the audio and the video from SmackDown last night.
Oh, the official! Incidental contact to the official. Oh, wait a minute! Daniel Bryan with a low blow. What the hell was that about? What's Bryan thinking? Guys, the official didn't see it. The official had been knocked down. The official didn't see the low blow by Daniel. Bryan's got a crazed look in his eyes right now. Styles can't even stand. Styles in trouble. The running knee. Daniel Bryan, the cover. Daniel Bryan is WWE champion.
Here is your winner and the new
it right, guys. I don't know. Daniel Bryan just low-blowed AJ Styles. The official didn't see it. And, oh, Daniel, why? Come on, Daniel. Oh, my God. Something just snapped in Daniel Bryan. Bryan's absolutely merciless right now.
All right, so that was the Daniel Bryan winning the WWE Championship from AJ Styles and turning heel in the process. Now that you've seen the video, what are your thoughts on Daniel Bryan's heel turn on SmackDown?
So we're going with the psychotic Daniel Bryan?
Yeah, apparently that's what we're doing. And we're going back to the old school Bryan Danielson, apparently. I don't know. Your thoughts? Bryan Danielson, Daniel Bryan is now a heel in WWE.
Wow. I mean, he was a heel when the Nexus was formed, and then his character kind of remained somewhat.
He was a big heel when he was first-time champion. When he was World Heavyweight champion, that's when the yes chants were starting.
Yeah.
But that was a long time ago. This is a different heel character, I can tell.
Yeah, this is more psychotic, deranged.
I like it, though. I really am excited for this. A lot of people are questioning. I'm listening to a lot of audio today as I get ready for the show that people are not sure what to think. And I'm willing to take a chance and see what they got.
I'm waiting for him to come out in a straitjacket.
No, I almost say, I said it to Mandy this morning, maybe he could cut his hair. Cut off the beard.
Yeah.
He doesn't need it anymore if he's going to be a heel character, not trying to sell merchandise.
Go back to the
old Bryan Danielson.
Yeah, where you have the shaved hair. Or
just want to get a haircut. Maybe he just wants to get a haircut to change characters.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's an idea, right?
I think if they play this out, it's going to be good.
And we'll get into how this affects Survivor Series in a few minutes. But before we get to Survivor Series...
That's fine. I read a fun facts about.
We'll play a little bit of Bring Me the Horizons with Danny Felt. Wonderful Life. It is the theme song for NXT Takeover War Games. War Games. And we only got 4 matches on the card, so this won't take long to get through. But we have a tough one here. It's Aleister Black facing his attacker, Johnny Gargano, in a match.
Johnny Wrestling.
So what do you think here? What's going on in this match? Johnny Wrestling versus Aleister Black. I love Johnny's new character. He is the good guy in his story, even though he's the heel in this match. That is his whole gimmick.
My whole thing with this is when he and Ciampa were a DIY. And Ciampa turned on Gargano. And he went after Ciampa. Now it's coming full circle. Well, Gargano's now a heel.
Ciampa's still a heel.
Right. And now Gargano is. So we're looking at the heel turn that makes Gargano very aggressive.
Yeah, and I like the fact that they're trying something. It's something different. It's something experimental. You might as well give it a shot. I mean, if you're going to keep Gargano in NXT longer, you might as well try a new character.
Right.
We've never seen this before.
No.
And his promos have been fantastic.
But I got to go with Aleister Black for the win.
I'm torn. And I said this when we were first recording this. I don't know what to do here. My brain told me Aleister Black wins. That's the story. My wrestling knowledge tells me Johnny Gargano is going to win this match, and we're going to have a rematch at the Rumble weekend or something along those lines. So that's what I'm going to stick with. Johnny Gargano winning this match.